This is alive. Now, if it's alive you don't like, don't be around. If it's alive you like, be around. That's all I got to say. I've, just noticed, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seems like, over the world, I've seen so many crazy things, I tell you. When you get old like me, you see so much crazy stuff. But the crazy stuff has been a lot more in the last, how many years? Ever since that freaking COVID stuff happened, man. Anyway, we're waiting for some people to come in. It's just me right now, so you get to put up with me. Yo, maybe somebody's here. But, yeah, like I was saying, ever since that COVID stuff, man, happened, it's like things got crazier. Yeah. So, shall we do a challenge today? I think we shall. Actually, we did one earlier, right? We're gonna do it again, my friend. I think I made how many shots? Hold on, I gotta clean up this area because right now this area has laundry. And so we're going to, I think I made 5 shots out of how many, 2 rounds or 6? Probably about 6 shots now that I think about it. Out of 2 rounds of the challenge. So let me find my paper and we'll say what the challenge is about. I know we got a lot of TikTok people that just pop in and pop out and they don't want to have any substance, in their lives. But yeah, when I have 12 years, I might go lower. Let's see, what does it say? Dang, I can't read it. I'll start the basketball challenge, right? So we put this here, and let's get that started. It's not basketball, actually. Ow, it's basket. The basket challenge, right? So we'll get that started again. We have the basket challenge, my friends. I should just leave it here because it's people, they're wonder, who is this guy? Who's this crazy dude, man? What the heck is he up to, man? But yeah, I'm up to these things, man. That's what we'll be using in the challenge. And that thing, back there. Yeah, that thing, we'll be using that. So maybe I'll do it whenever we get less than 12. But right now, I ain't even got a moderator show up yet. So if you're watching this on record mode, you might want to forward to that point, or just enjoy the conversations we have, because we have some great conversations as well. So, yeah, looks like it might be a minute. Hello, anybody in here yet? Hey, I love this pouch stuff, man. I had fish. I'm over here in the Philippines, and I'm from the USA, for people who haven't watched any of my lives or my videos. And yeah, 270 videos now. Been over here about 2 years. I have to count it so everybody can get exact numbers, because some people are like that. They want to know how many days and how many hours and how many minutes, man. We need to know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do a little practice on the challenge here. We'll do some practicing and see. Oh, where'd it go to? There it is. There's the basket. Let's see if I can make it. I'm going to throw this behind me and we'll see what happens. Oh, shoot. That was a bad throw. It's okay. We're going to do better. No, that was terrible. That was even worse. That one almost hit me in the head. Come on, I'm trying to make it to this basket back here. Oh, yeah. That counts. That's a point right there, guys. But I'm just practicing right now. I'm practicing until we get the show started. Oh, so close. Come on, baby. Get in there. Oh, is that in there? Yeah. I think I'm getting better at this. Let's see what we got here. Ow. So I'm in the Philippines, guys. Anybody from the Philippines? We get a lot of people from different countries in here. They'll be popping in. We're just starting. India, Africa, New Zealand, Australia. Oh, that's two. That's two. I'm doing better this time. Oh yeah. Was that three? No, it's just two. But every time I did this earlier, it was okay. Maybe, did that one go in? That was close. That was close. That was close. Last time I got three in there. Oh, that should have went in. That was in and out. That's not fair. That is not fair, man. But you know what? You know what else is not fair? Oh, three. There we go. I got three, and I still have another one. Let's see what will happen. But you know what else is not fair? Life is not fair. Oh, check it out. I'm getting good at this, huh? You see what I'm saying? I got 12. We're going to do a real challenge. I'm just doing some practice right now. We get 12 viewers. I might start early. I might start like 9 or 10, something like that. But just doing a little practice right now. We'll practice some more here. Let's see what we got. Okay, that one wasn't too good. There we go. I was feeling it. Did that go in? I think it did. I mean, there's 4 in there. It's not bad, right? I got 2 more to practice with here. Let's see. Oh. Hey, that was close too. That was like almost off the backboard. Maybe I should move the basket back so I can have a backboard. Is that cheating, guys? What do you think? I don't think so. I mean, basketball's got a backboard. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So we'll get all the foam back together again. Do a little more practicing. And I'm going to be racking up, son. I keep practicing. I'm going to be like a professional foam thrower into the basket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? Okay. Here we go. Some more practice shots. Okay. Got to straighten the glasses. Get the eyeball rolling in the right direction here. What happened to that one? Man, sometimes the foam just does not want to cooperate. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, if it lays on top, that counts. What else is it laying on? Oh, pillows. Okay. That's a counter right there. When I get the challenge going, oh, it knocked it off. Okay, I'm still at 1. Oh, yeah. That would be 2, I'm sure. Mike and Venus, nice shirt. Thank you, bro. You like my paper too. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Whoa, yeah, I count that. I count that as a leaner, just like horseshoes. Okay, we got some poppers popping in. Wow, some people will go anything for attention. You're out, bye, peace. I don't care, bro. I don't care about one person. And it's not about attention. It's about views, son. Get it right. How's it going, Mike? Been doing some lives today, bro? Oh, yeah. What about that dude with the rubber bands? He had 1,000 people on that thing. That's probably what I should be doing. But I figured I'd try something out today, and this is what I did today. Did some of this. I like basketball, so it's fun. What's up? Let's see. Haven't done live yet. Oh, really? Yeah, because I got Young, right? Adam. I think that's how we met. Oh man, that was so close. Oh, this is fun. I like horseshoes better though. I don't know if you ever play horseshoes, Mike. Probably from Tennessee. Oh, whenever you were in there. I don't know about Illinois though. Play horseshoes up in Illinois? I think Gus is still hanging around because his life is boring. Oh man. Gus. I used to have a friend named Gus. But this one, I should call him Cuss. Because he's grumpy. Let's see. Oh yeah, played horseshoes. Illinois, really? Sweet. Yeah, I used to play horseshoes like crazy. And then cornhole. Cornhole, man. Love some cornhole. I had the setup for both of those. Used to back in the States. I used to have horseshoes set up. I used to have cornhole set up. I just threw something crazy together today, but try to get something interesting going. It's the start, you know what I mean? It's the start to the show. Still, it's what am I at? Like 3 months, 3.5 months. About to hit 4, really. Close to 4 months now. Who else in here? Jillian. Hello, Jillian. Welcome to the jungle, baby. We got games and fun. It's like almost like being at Chuck E. Cheese's. What's up? It's not Chuck E. Cheese's. There is no pizza, and there is no video games. Do you know what that is, Jillian? Chuck E. Cheese's? Like done. Appreciate it. I'm going to be doing this here when we get more people. I don't know if I'll go. I might start earlier, but this is a little challenge game, whatever you want to call it, where I try to make this foam in the basket. Hey, I'm having fun, and I'm talking to cool people like you, and that's all that matters. You and Mike and Venus. Yeah. So you're in the Philippines, sweet. Let's see, Gellin? Is it Gellin or Jellin? I guess it'd be Gellin. Are you originally from the Philippines? Oh, that counts though. If it's on the basket, it counts. Like a leaner with horseshoes would be what, 3? If I remember correctly, 5 for the ringer and 3 for the leaner. Aye. Yeah, what country you from? I know where Mike's from. I know where Venus is from. I even know where I'm from sometimes. Okay. I don't want to overdo it because I'll get tired. And then when the challenge comes up, I won't be able to. Don't count in basketball. That's true. But this is not, this is basketball, it's quite different. It's like I'm throwing airplanes, bro. We got the Popcat in the house. Popcat, what's up, Popcat? How's it going? Where's the Popcat from? Terrible shot there, terrible. Let's see what we got. Oh, I felt that too. What happened? Must have been the wind blew it. Let's see. Hello, Popcat. Welcome to the hood. My ex wants to go out. What do I say? Do you want your ex, bro? First of all, Mike says no. Do you want your ex? They're normally ex for a reason, Love out loud. I don't know though. You know, what do you want to, maybe we just want to go out and have a good time or something. I don't know. I mean, if you feel like going out and having a good time, you might not want to like get her pregnant though, because if she's your ex, it might be an ex for a reason, and then, then you're stuck with her and all that kind of stuff, So, yeah, it's just, just have a good time. If you wanna, if you don't wanna, don't do it. But he says, I don't know. Let's see. What do you mean by that? Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Whatever you guys like to do. If your fun is to, I know a lot of people like to go to bars. If your fun is whatever it is, Chuck E. Cheese, like what I'm doing, it's like that. This is fun. This is fun. Talking to people, it's fun. You could go out and talk to people, you and her, or you and him. I don't know what your ex is. I know where she lives. Oh, it is. Okay, you're a dude, she's a girl, and I know where she lives. I know where she lives. I figured you probably knew where she lives because y'all have had a relationship and everything. Whoa. That's crazy, man. I missed that one. That one should have went in, I just felt like it was good. I'm just practicing right now until we get the real deal going. Look who's back. Back again. Rizzy's back. Okay, Maruna, welcome. Welcome, Maruna. Welcome, Kubo. Welcome again, my friend. And if you haven't told me where you're from, please let me know, because I like that. If you don't mind. Oh, sometimes this thing hits me in the head. I try to shoot. Let's see. I have the 12 X's, bro. 12 X's. Holy snap-oli. Holy snap-oli. That makes me wonder, would I go out with my ex? I'm just practicing. I'm not taking it serious right now, but I'm still doing pretty good. Would I go out? I hate to say it. Hate to say it. I don't want to say it. I'm not saying it. Can't make me say it. Ooh, I made that one. If it's on there, it counts. I don't care. This ain't basketball, Mike. It's not basketball. Okay? This is foam pad basketball. Not ball. Foam pad basket. Okay, I had 22. Ritzy player. Straight up player. I tell you what, Ritzy. What was it, 32? 32. Snap. And I'm only 10, Popcat? Popcat's only 10. Ow. Oh, yeah, you guys can't do, get on here and do video and stream it, That sucks. But that's life. That's how life is. That's the way life is. Not 22 or 32. It's going to go up to 42 now, I think. Kubo's got the hearts. I think Kubo told me where Kubo was from. Let's see where Kubo's from, my friends. Kubo. Kubo, I don't think you did. I don't see you on my list. Where are you from, Kubo? I got a feeling America. That's just a guess, but I'm not a gypsy. I'm not a fortune teller or anything like that. If, those people make crazy money for some reason. It's sort of like preachers. I went to a preacher's house one day, and I was surprised, bro. That house was worth like $2 million. I'm like, I hate to see, the people that went to the church. What was their house? It was like, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Everybody have a heart. So I'll keep practicing until we get started. Hopefully we'll get 12 people in here, but I can start earlier if we need to. And I got to come up with some cooler stuff. If y'all have any ideas, I'm doing the foam basket thing going on today, but if y'all have some better ideas, let me know. I did have Yeah, I have another. I have a couple of other stuff that I'm thinking about, but let's see. Practice this one. Boom. Let's read what people are saying. Okay. Mm. Oh, Elsa, I didn't see you. Hey, hey, old man. How is life? Life is wonderful. I was going to use the word knife with life, but that just didn't make any sense. The first time I had one was six. I'm just going back to everybody's comments. Hey, Elsa, where are you from and how are you? I'm glad to see you. I hope you're well. Let's see. Popcat says, chat, do I say yes to her? Chat? Chat? Who's the chat? Oh, he's talking to everybody. Should he see his, thank you for the hearts, thank you for the hearts. Should he see his ex? Should he go out with his ex? She was nice. She was nice. But why'd you break up if she was nice? You know, what's the reason for the breakup? You gotta give more context before we can, before I can tell you what I think. Let's see, Ritzy says yes, but Mike said no. Hey, my friend, do I say yes or no? Ritzy says yes. Papa, I said that girl yes. Do you play Roblox? I don't. My friends play it. Hey, what up? What up? What up? Huh? Coffee? Yes, we need some coffee tonight. Every single night for the rest of our lives. Remember, YOLO, you only live once. So, oh yeah, I'm supposed to show it up there, right? Joseph's in the house. I need to play Roblox. Roblox. This is real blocks. It's like live. It's like Roblox live. Hey, I need to invest in Roblox, I think. Maybe I should invest in Roblox. Mike, are you still in here? Mike and Venus. I'm just practicing right now. This isn't serious business yet. Whenever I get serious, you know, I'm gonna like make maybe two. Hey, don't you get still with me. Okay, Popcat says, I don't know. She wanted to because I don't really hang out with her. But now I will, and I will do her better. Ooh, sounds like she broke up with ya. So, oh, yeah, read that. Challenge coming. Okay, sounds like she broke up with ya. Oh, yeah, cool, sweet. Mike is still in the house. Let's see. Elsa says, you remind me from my uncle. I'm living in, Paraguay. I want to go to Paraguay. You know, Mike, my friend, I've been thinking about living over in Paraguay. Whoa. I like South America. I've been down to South America, and but it's so many beautiful countries down there. You play Minecraft, I play Minecraft. Ritzy plays Minecraft. I used to play Roblox. What's a cool game on Roblox? And I made that, by the way. I made that. Yes. What's a cool game on Roblox? I'm not getting serious yet, though. I'm still practicing for the big show. I saw someone playing Roblox yesterday. What was that all about? It was like
it's like an app with different games.
yeah, I know it has a lot of different games. And that's why I was asking Joseph about, you know, which game he liked to play. And the one I saw yesterday was what, the Cats or something? Was it Cats? Leo was playing one game, one of those Roblox games yesterday. Uh-oh. I don't know the answer. Oh, did I make that? Almost. On Roblox, what's your username? Username, I haven't played any games in years. Mike, video games, yeah, I haven't been playing any games in years as well. Uh, da, 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 da. Let me think. Man, I can't remember the last video game I played. I cannot remember. But when that Atari 2600 came out, I jumped all over it, That was like our first, in the world, that was like the first, I guess in the world. I don't know, Japan's pretty advanced. They might have had something to beat us or something, you never know. But in the USA, that was our first game system. And I doubt, we were pretty more techie back then. We were pretty much leading the way back then, but I think Japan has really passed over the U.S. there in techie stuff. And China, too. Japan and China. Haven't played any games. Robot says, it's 4 p.m. and I didn't take my lunch on the break time. I'm hungry. I've been there many times, my friend. Always hungry. Always hungry. You take that cat stuff, it slows down the appetite, though, right? That's what it says. I didn't bring the lunch, man. Do y'all have like delivery? Like we have in a lot of the big cities, we have Grab and Food Panda where they can deliver out to you something. And knowing you, man, you got the hookup. You probably got a friend or something that could bring you something. Or, a servant. You might have a servant, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike, man, he's got his own driver. They say, hey driver, bring me some food. do 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 do. And Mike are you still in here, Mike? Here we go. Let's do a little more practicing, yo. I'm gonna concentrate a little bit more on these shots because I want to get good. And when I do have the challenge, I want to do a good job. That was horrible. First one wasn't that bad, but that was horrible. Okay, I think it's about the way you hold the foam. I think it's about the spot, instead of holding it in the middle. Let's try that. Let's try to hold it at the end, reminded me of horseshoes with that. And like how I like to do the cornhole too. I got something to say if Mike's still in here. My driver was an old man. He died. Wow, snap. And the house don't have drivers no more. Sorry, bro. Sorry to hear about that. It's worse for him, though. Worse for, his, I guess his family. Oh, shoot. Okay, I said I was concentrating, right? But I am holding it at the end. Maybe this is not the right spot to hold it at. Ow. Let's try a different area on these things. We'll hold it on that side. Let's try that. Here we go. Hold it on this end. And we'll give this a shot. Oh! Hey, that counts. It's leaning on it, so it counts. Okay, here we go. I'm getting tired, bro. I'm gonna have to chill for a second. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Let's see. I haven't played in games for years. Oh yeah. I've caught up on the talk. Need to get some more. Of the people in here. I think they'll be coming in soon. We're getting about that time where they like to come in. Man, I'm getting old. Look at me. Have to have some plastic surgery like that after plastic surgery. I hate Gus left. He seemed like such a horrible person. I really hate he's gone. Joke. Hey Joseph, what's some of the coolest things over there where you're at? Like, I think one cool thing here is the people like to say secret when they don't want you to know something. That's the way to get out of stuff. I use that. I'm American, but I'll use the Filipino secret whenever I want to, like, not let them know. They say, "Where are you going?" Secret. It's like, bye. Let's see. I was feeling like a scavenger when I went to, let's see, took back our car from the house when he died. Oh, yeah. That's rough, son. Let's see, Kuya. Oh, we got Filipino in the house. Hey, my Filipino friend, welcome to the jungle. Let's see, Kuya Daves. Oh, actually, I don't think it's a Filipino. I think it's American. It's in the Philippines. So Kuya Daves Adventures. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing, Kuya Dave? And let's see, Light says, we don't need no oh, thank you. Says, we don't get plastic surgery. Just be happy. Light sounds like he might be 100 as well. Kuya Day says, good morning. Oh, good morning. That means he's not here. He is in the U.S. Is what it looks like. The Fit Master, the Fit Master, the Fit Master. Yo, what up, what up? Lights in the house saying, why do you have a paper towel? Oh, yeah, that's why. This is why, my friend. It's not in a good spot and it's not professionally done. And I will have to produce better materials in the future. Sorry for my terrible behavior. Let's see. Why do you? Yeah, I just answered that. So my plan is to do this challenge when we get 12 people in here. I might start earlier. I've been practicing a little bit. Light says I have some things to study. Should I go outside, stay, or work at home? Bro, that's like your decision, man. What I'd say, what if I told you the wrong answer and then you're going to be mad with me? I told you. I knew I shouldn't have did this. I knew I shouldn't have. But that guy, that weird dude in the tie-dye with the paper on his shirt, he gave me a bad answer. It's all his fault. I don't want to be that guy that gets blamed for that. Okay, let's see. Kuya Dave says, no, I'm American. American. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're American. Are you coming over to the Philippines? I mean, you got a Philippine flag. Have you ever been to the Philippines? Yep, back here in Rome, Georgia. My friend. I have an old buddy a long time ago. He lives over there. And we haven't talked in a long time. But his name wasn't Dave. Light, you can't read the paper. I know it's horrible, isn't it? I do a lot of horrible things. But that's what it says. It says when we get to 12 viewers, my plan is to do the basket challenge. So it starts with when I have 12 viewers, I'm worse than a kid, bro. But anyway. Hello, hold on, where are we at? Let's see, Popcat, sorry. My old cat named Biscuit died from old age. Man, y'all keep telling me all these old people dying, you're scaring me. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I hope he can come back one day. And I believe he's around. And he's like, saying meow and stuff, and he misses you. Maybe rub up against you a little bit when you're asleep. He's there. He's around you, and he misses you too. Let's see. Light says LOL. 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 I could tell you a funny joke about LOL. Let's see. Light says, what's the basket challenge? Oh, good question, my friend. It will be the foam. It's where I take the foam and then I throw it behind my back like so. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you in the head. I throw it behind my back like so, and I try to make it in that basket back there. Here, I'm gonna do one. Oops, not a no-go on that one. Let's see, Kuya says, yes, I'll be back, hopefully in October. Sweet, sweet, bro. Maybe we can hang, hang out together. Maybe we can play the basket challenge together. Maybe we could go play basketball together. Maybe we can do what else? What else is fun to do? Karaoke. I don't know if you're a Red Horse guy, or a San Miguel. Ow. But anyway, there's lots of fun things to do here. Hiking, fishing, scuba diving, so many cool things. You know all about that, right, man? Let's see, like a professional streamer. Where are you? I'm not far from Bantangas. Where are you planning on heading to? Kuya, Dave, where are you planning on heading to? If I can help anybody in any way, let me know, and I might do it, and depends. If you say, Mikipino, can you give me $1 million? I'm gonna say, no. Let's see, Kuya Dave says, Cebu is my home base. I first came to Cebu. I've been to 10 islands so far here in the Philippines. Cebu was the very first one. It's a nice area, I wish I would have went more out rural areas, the beaches and the mountains and stuff like that. You been to Batangas too? Yeah, Batangas is pretty nice as well. You've probably been over to Tagaytay as well, since you were over that way, which I haven't been to Tagaytay. I need to go sometime, I guess. Project Sport says, hola, hola, hola. I actually said hi. I'm sorry, my bad. And hello. So this is the deal, Jill. So let's see if the wheel, I know, probably can't read it, but there's a challenge coming. If we make it to 12 viewers, there's a challenge coming. If we don't, we might start early. How are you doing? Fantastico. How are you doing, Mr. or Mrs.? Mr., Mrs., or something else? Project Sports. How are you doing? Excuse me. Kuya Dave says, my first trip to the Philippines, I went to Batangas from Makati. Yeah, I've been to Makati. I just released the BGC video. Not Makati, but it feels like you're in Makati. It's actually in Taguig City, which Kuya Dave probably knows. But yeah, it just got released. So take a look at it when you get a chance. 270 videos on the channel. Got a playlist. You want to see adventure stuff. You want to see animals. You want to see people that I'm talking to and so forth. Places, whatever. It's whatever you're into. Oh, a little bit of comedy. I'm going to start increasing some of that comedy area, by the way. Popcat says, yo, meow, 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 meow. Navy woman, had your dinner? Yes, I did. Had my dinner. Ate some fish. I even did a video about that. So I plan on getting that out sometime. I don't know. Sometimes I'll do a video though, and then I'll look at it and then I'm like, nah, I better not send that out, So sometimes it happens. 8:58 in the Philippines. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark out there, right? Boom. It's gotten dark outside. Project Sport says, you what? You what? What time is it over there? Oh yeah, 8:58 in the Philippines. What about you? Where you from, Project Sports? And what time is it where you're at? Same way, Kuya Dave. You said you're in the USA now. What state? If you want to tell us. If you don't, say none of your business, Mikipino. Why you asking me that, man? You know, whatever you want to do. You could say Midwest. I say Carolinas. I don't give an exact area. Let's see, over here in Texas. I get a lot of Texas people, man, which is awesome. 758, Texas. I'm going to write you down. Project Sports is from Texas. That way I try to remember where everybody's from when they come in. We got people from all over the world hanging out, learning from each other. Sometimes we get some educational things going on, you know, or interesting talk or whatever. So Project Sports is from Texas. And hello, Kuya Dave's Adventure. That's from Navy Woman. And Piñas. Piñas Copo, Sir Dave. Piñas Copo. I don't know a lot of Tagalog, I'll be honest with you. But that sounds like, I know the Po is with respect. I really love how Navy Woman is so respectful in here. That's like, it's like the greatest thing in the world for all the respect that is given in the Philippines. It's very awesome. You need any mods? Kuya Dave, I've got several mods. As time goes on and I feel the trust from people and everything, they've been around a while, then I add people to mods. I just added Joseph. He's been around a while. And so, yeah, he's part of the top family, you know. I feel like we're all family, me and everyone. I feel like everyone's brother and sister. And basically the top, you know, the trust thing and all that kind of stuff, then you become like a major part of the family and you get blued. That's how I've been doing it. And Mike, I don't know if he's still in here, but I sort of learned that from Mike. Anyway, Kuya Dave says, you need my, oh yeah, I already answered that. Hey, Sir Joseph, what's up, what's up? Joseph is a really awesome guy, and I think Navy Woman, she seems really awesome. We just met today, right? Navy Woman, I don't think it was before today. I don't think it was, or was it yesterday, actually? Was it yesterday? Anyway, we just got to know each other recently. And Popcat says, and subscribe. Ritzy, where you at? Kuya's also, Joseph, he's a moderator, Ritzy's a moderator, and then I got several more. They'll probably pop in, you know, soon, sometime soon. Let's see, how often do you go live? I started about a month ago on this live thing. And do you have a channel, by the way? If you do, I mean, if you want to put your username in here, feel free. And anybody, you know, if you want to put your username in here, feel free. You know, one time, no spamming, no like 20 times or anything. But going back to your question, usually I've been doing it for about a month, and I've been doing like a lot of lives, you know, like about 2, 3, 4 times a day. So I'm in here a lot. Yeah, that's what I've been doing over the last month. And I don't know, you know, how things would turn out later and stuff like that, because I do need to do a little bit of traveling. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how everything turns out. Right now I'm just running off Wi-Fi, and I'll have to get data and stuff. I just finished, Navy Woman says, I just finished my house chores so that I can come back here, channel Sir Joseph. She's channeling you. Channeling you. Okay, Kuya Dave says, I do. Oh, okay. Yeah, just, okay. So Kuya Dave's Adventures is, there's the channel. I'm going to check it. I'm going to screenshot it so I can check it out myself. And yeah, hook a brother up. You know, that's what we're all about. Help each other. because I'm small channel, and most people that come in here are small channels. So, you know, check each other's stuff out. Do what you got to do, whatever you got to do. Usually I will be streaming around 4 a.m. in the morning. Wow, Navy woman. Philippine time, because I'm usually asleep. You stream, Navy woman. Let's see. Mickey says, I'm sorry, I have to leave. As soon as you make another live, I'm going to join. I have to wash dishes and shower. Okay, so right now I will be sleeping, and I usually do them like this time, and usually do them like in about 5 or 6 hours before this time. And sometimes I do them a little bit earlier, or sometimes I do them a little bit later. But the meat of the lives are between, like, you know, Philippine time, 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So about 10 hours, but there's some breaks in there, you know. Let's see, Mike. But you have to leave. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's nice meeting you, and I hope to see you again. Ozzy says, Mike may not always be on, but he's constantly source of entertainment. You know, Ozzy, I do have 270 channels, and so yeah, there's a lot of videos you can watch. I'm gonna be doing some more personal things on my videos too. Let's see, Navy woman says, no sir right now, but early in the morning. Kuya says, I started loading videos and streaming in February. I started in March. So yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah, like I said, Kuya Dave, I'll check you out, okay? And I've already subscribed to Navy woman. Me too, that's my Kuya Dave. Thank you for the compliment, Ozzy. Hi, Kuya Dave. So Mike and Venus, they also have a channel as well. So yeah, you guys should check that out as well. Yeah, you know, all us small timers gotta what do you call it? Support each other, kind of thing. You know, we are the one. I know I'm changing the words because of copyright. We are the greatest. We one day will be bigger than Mr. Beast. Okay, maybe not that big, but there's a choice we made, and that was to make our channels. Okay, Kuya Dave says, I'm gonna change my name, I think. You know, I think I will eventually as well, but it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Hey, Mike and Venus. Ritzy says, hello, hello. Ritzy's awesome. It is actually a song where Michael Jackson and a bunch of people got together and sang. And you wanna know something funny, Ritzy? If you look on YouTube for that song, there's somebody that created it and put all the world's leaders singing a song for peace and harmony together. I mean, all of them, you know, from all the countries. It was wild. I figured you might appreciate that because I know what you're into. Let's see. Navy woman says, it's up to you, sir, Dave. Dave says, to Kuya Dave's full appetite adventures, Philip. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely check you out, man. That's why I do screenshots, so I can go back and follow up on whatever I need to do. I've changed the channel name about 3 times. What'd you have before, Mike? Oh, I see it. Before I called it Let's Do the Philippines. Let's see. Ritzy says, yeah, exactly. You got it right, Ritzy. That's the one I was, you know. Let's see. Kuya Dave says, I'm a subscriber to Mike and Venus. Oh, sweet. Navy woman says, whatever makes you comfy to your channel, Kuya Dave. Ritzy says, guess Hitler and Kim Jong are in the world together. Yeah, that particular song, that crazy video they put together, I guess they used the AI to do it. And I did see, let's see, the Kim Jong. I don't know about Hitler. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just like, this is crazy. I mean, it's cool, but it's, anyway. Navy woman says, we're not at 12 yet, so I'm not doing challenge. Okay, I had to check that. Are there a couple Akuya Daves? Akuya Daves, yeah, I know. I think I've seen a Akuya Dave before somewhere else. Let's see. Then it was MJ and Venus. I like the Mike and Venus the best, I think. Let's do the Philippines. Let's do the Philippines. Mike and Venus, thanks for subscribing. Kuya, yeah, don't forget Ritzy Ranger. Ritzy Ranger YT also has a small channel. Everybody talking except for Joseph. Don't think Joseph has one. I saw Fred doing a live yesterday. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do some practicing, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Practice for the big event. Oh, snap. Okay, let's try it here. Oh, that one, I think that might be working. I think it's like the way you hold it. If I could figure out the best way to hold it, maybe I could figure out the best, you know, how to do the best. You don't know him. Fred who? Kuya Dave. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try that. And bam. Sweet. That might be the ticket right there. He was saying go to his name there that he's got on the screen. Aye. Okay, here we go. Oh, bad shot there. Some of these are warped though. It's not exactly fair. Let's see if that one might. Thank you for the hearts. Aye. Aye. Close. Okay. Upsy daisy. Okay, a little bit too much upsy on that. Ow. If art schools say New York will be mine. If art schools say New York will be mine. Mine. That's my special effects, y'all. Do. Let me know, Mike, when you hit your 4,000 subscribers. And update us about what that big check is, man. I heard one person telling me the other day their big check that they got. I'm joking because it wasn't very big. It was not very big, but you know, it's a slow process. So I just keep going, keep rolling. Cool. You know, guys, I think I'm going to produce a music video. I've got an idea, and I think I'm going to do that. What do you guys think? You think it will help the channel? I think it's worth a shot. Let's see. Navy says, okay, have a good night, guys, because 7 hours from now, I'll be live streaming. All right. And I hope you sleep well. Ritzy's laughing. Oh, I wasn't right. I mean, I never heard anything, Mike, about the whole Adam. If you saw me with Adam or not. Oh shoot, that did pretty good actually. Look, I got a leaner there. I'm gonna figure this game out. I tell you, I can do it. Oh yes, that was great right there. Maybe that's the ticket. I'll try that again. Oh yes. Hey guys, I might have found the secret to this game. Let's try this one the same way. Oh, not bad. I know I threw it a little bit high, so that's my fault. Do. Not bad. Oh, me. There you go. Connection has been made. Woo! Woo! Ritzy Pepsi. Ritzy Pepsi. Oh, snap. That was way off. Joseph, are you still here, man? Because I was wanting to know if you had a channel because I haven't told anybody about that. If you do, I don't think Joseph does. I think Joseph is trying to eat right now. Oh, snap. Come on. Here we go. I thought I had the secret there. Let's try it again. Ah, man, I thought I had it. Was it here? I don't know. Anyway, what are people saying? Kuya Dave. Get quiet. So let's do a question out there for the people remaining. After I read, let's see. He is only loading videos and started the channel for 90 days. Has 10,000 already. He is only loading videos and started his channel for 90 days. Has 10,000 already. 10,000 videos? He must be doing AI, man. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Dave? Subscribers? Rizzy says, I see the kids in the street. I know it. I know what this is going to be. Papa, can I have a cookie? Sure. Enjoy. I had some Oreos earlier. Dave. Who are you talking about? I mean, you're saying his name is subscribers? Oh, 10,000 subscribers already. I thought you were talking about 10,000 videos. 10,000 subscribers in 9 days. Who are you talking about, though? Who are you talking about, bro? Hello? Dave, are you here? Can you hear? Hello, Dave. Fin, boom, boom. Some more practice shot here. Woo! Bad shot. Joe Go Wonder Channel? Check that out. Never heard of it. That's crazy, man. Oh, I know why. He bought them. Dude, there is a lot of people that buy subscribers. The problem with that is, you know, you don't just need subscribers. You know, so if you have a channel and you go out and buy 10,000 subscribers and you have no views or watch hours or any of that stuff, then you ain't got crap, man. You gotta have 1,000, and then after that, you gotta have the other stuff. And you know, one reason people do that is also to like sort of impress. You know, say, hey, I got this number, you know, so they can, other people like jump into it. Very clearly. Very clear. He's a vlogger. But you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people to go out and buy subscribers, but that's not a great recommendation. No, I'm not sure he did. Yeah, he has the hour. You can't know if he has the hours unless you. I mean, am I right? Anybody else in here that has a channel? I have never seen any way you can find out what a person hours they have. I mean, unless you go into like my information that people don't have. You can look at the views they have on their like description, but to see their watch hours, let's see, yeah, no needs, lots of numbers. Monetized in 30 days, he posted a video. Sounds tricky, man. That sounds very tricky, but you know what, I'm gonna screenshot. I think I did screenshot already, but I'm gonna screenshot and check it out, but it sounds fishy. I'm not gonna say that stuff is legit until I take a look at it, you know, and see, oh, is it really possible that somebody can get this off of this? You know, and if it's AI, then they basically are getting discontinued from what I understand. That's what I'm hearing. The AI stuff is. I haven't really, I don't do the AI thing, so I'm not a professional. Can someone be my 260 subscriber? Anybody that has not subscribed to Ritzy, hook a Ritzy up. Go over there and help them out. Because I really, you know, when you're really, really small numbers, that's the people I like to help the most. And, what was I saying, guys? But, you know, I have to look at the channel, and if it's AI, another thing is if it's a bunch of copyright material, right? If it's a bunch of copyright material, then you don't even get monetization if, you know, they're going to like cut you out on it for that. Let's see, almost 800,000 views in 46 videos. Yeah, that's about, I mean, if we're going by my number and his number, then basically that means I should have like 3,000 subscribers with the views I have. And I don't even have 600 subscribers. So, do I think it's possible? Sure. I mean, especially the AI stuff. I think it's possible. I have to look at what he's got. Do I think it's true? Not really. I mean, if he shows a video and then he starts showing all the proof of everything, then maybe it is true. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know. But I'm just skeptical, is what I'm saying. I mean, to monetize in 30 days and have 10,000 subscribers without inflating it in some possible way, without trying to trick things, I think that's pretty tough, man. I mean, like ridiculously tough. Let's see. I've got the 480. Yeah, so we're close. We're close, Dave. What is your stuff about? What's your channel about? I've never seen it. Let's see, I watched this videos. They are interesting. I'm very skeptical. I've never seen it. 42 videos. Oh, you watched his videos and they're interesting. I'm very skeptical. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just have to look at it and see what I think. Everything Philippines mostly. Oh, okay. So similar to mine too. Yeah. Sounds like. Are we twins? I mean, are we the same people? Are we like the same kind of age and everything too? You said you're coming over here. Are you planning on like staying forever, like retire? I believe. Let me check. I think you said you're out of Texas, right? Kuya Dave. Oh no, that was Project Sports. Where are you from in the U.S.? Or should I just put U.S.? 47. Somebody else told me they were 47 recently. Oh yeah. Stayed 3 to 6 months in the Philippines. Okay. Rome, Georgia. Thank you. Let me write you down because I didn't write you down. Kuya Dave. Adventures and Rome, Georgia. Rome, Georgia. Let's see, I'm going to grab my laptop. See if I can look at your channel. I had to come home to get some medical work done. That sucks, man. You know, when I came over here a long time ago, I didn't think about doing YouTube. I should have did it a long time ago. Would be monetized by now. I'm going to your channel right now, Kuya Dave. Hey. Let's see here. Oh, BKC's in the house. Help a sister out. BKC is awesome and has a channel. It's Baylor's Kitchen Creations. Take a look. Check it out. And you can see who's in here, BKC, if you want to check out what they have as well. I've been coming since 2016. Wow. Kuya Dave. Going to your channel right now, my brother. Yeah, Philippines is awesome, don't you think? What do you like about Philippines? Because I love Philippines, man. Georgia, we're both Southerners. Okay, pulling it up right now. It's loading. Let's see. Ritzy says guidelines: respect, kindness, respect, empathy, no hate speech, bullying or harassment, family-friendly content, no explicit language, nudity, or violence, no spam. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Kuya Dave is a father. That's cool. And let's see, videos. I have 40 videos here. And I think you said you started in February. Let me check. We joined back in April, but yeah, you probably didn't get serious about it. back then. I think you're the one that told me February. Rosvita. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Stop being such a kid. Ritzy. Hey, Rosvita. Stop being what do you call it? A bad influence. Anyway, Cookie Dave just let you know. Bam. I'm here. And you have my subscription, my friend. You won't see my name in there because I don't show privacy stuff. I'm sort of a private kind of guy. But yeah, it's like your kid over there, I guess. Is it okay? Let's see. Is it okay that I show the kid? I mean, is that okay? Dave? Let's see what he said. First time I've seen Reiki Life Beyond the Sea in June 2015. I never heard of the word Filipino. I mean, it's out there in the open anyway. I guess anybody would see that picture, so. Because I try to stay away from that. Oh, okay. Yeah. First time I seen Reiki Life Beyond the Sea in June 2015. I never heard of the word Filipina. Oh, okay. Ex-girlfriend. Another person talking about the ex. Want a beef. Looks pretty cool, Dave. It's pretty cool. And we'll turn it back around so everybody can see my beautiful face. Joke. Okay, so that's me, the big guy at the table. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that was you and your family there, but I guess not. So, really, Rosvita. Man, I feel like ice candy, y'all. I don't know if y'all have ice candy in your country, but I feel like getting some ice candy. I already beat up 2 dudes. Oh, by the way, Dave, did you say you said you went to Cebu and you also went to Batangas? And what was your favorite place in the Philippines? Anybody else in here from the Philippines, live in the Philippines? What's your favorite place in the Philippines as well? Only the Philippines ice candy. Yeah, I haven't had ice candy from other places, just Philippines, but yeah, the mango, man. I love some mango ice candy. That's my favorite. Look, you know, the other stuff is good too, but favorite Cebu and the White Beach so far. Which White Beach was it? Was it on Cebu or somewhere else? I just, not long ago, went to White Beach at Puerto Galera. I got a video on that. And the White Beach over at Boracay, I got a video on that as well. Haven't been to one over in Cebu. Well, I went to a beach in Cebu. Oh, snap. I forgot my coffee, guys. Oh, you know I hate cold coffee. Let's see. Eat that. Yeah, Puerto Galera. You ever been there? It's good to have a mate like you. Mike is super cool too. Mike, super cool. You seem super cool. I like a couple other guys here that are super cool. And then there's some that I barely know, but you know. Anyway, Puerto Galera, you know, me being new to the game, I mean, it's like I said, it's only been 3.5 months, so still getting to know some of these guys. And then there's some that I don't know about some of these people. There's this one guy that likes to talk junk about everybody on his channel. I'm not going to say his name because he don't need to. He don't need to have the publicity. Have you been to Puerto Galera? I usually say the name wrong. Maybe I said, is it Porto or Porta? I thought it was Porto. Porto, yeah, it's Porto. Yeah, it's Porto Galera. There you go. Ritzy, BKC, you told me your name, Meanie, but I don't remember. Yeah, Baylor's Kitchen Creations. BKC, remember your username. I don't know if you know it, but you need to have that ready because when you're in here and I'm like, hey, do a shout out, pop it in so people can see it. That's going to be the easiest way for people to find you. Kuya Dave's Adventures says, I've lost a lot of expat friends through the years. They're all much older than me. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You know, a lot of these expats are, 65, 75. And Rosvita says, he's dead. Who's dead? Who's dead? What are you talking about? Am I right? Yeah, a lot of them are pretty old and everything. But here's the thing, I love being around the Filipino people, man. So, a lot of the expats, I guess they have more around Cebu, But I really enjoy being around Filipino people. So I'm not really worried about not being around expats. But when you find some expats that are really awesome, which I have, then you're like, wanting to hang out some. I mean, that's just me, but everybody's different. No, but let's see. Ozzy says Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's the name. Taylor, BKC is Taylor. That's it. Is it Tyler Swift? I forgot. Kuya Dave says, I've started to see more my age now in the last 3 to 4 years. Well, I guess so with all the medical stuff going on, man. I think that would do it. Then Ritzy says, don't you know he reincarnated in Nepal? Kuya Dave says, I love the culture, come to grow more fond of it. Yeah, me too. I mean, people are not always perfect. I get some hard time. I get, what do you call it? Kicked around a little bit. Let's just put it that way. I get kicked around a little bit about some things, but people aren't perfect or anything. See, laugh out loud. Yes. Taylor. Yeah. Taylor. Dave says, I just like having 1 or 3 expats to give me feel like home. Yeah, it's like, I sort of feel the same way, man. I sort of feel the same way. I love people. That's the thing. I do love people, but if you hang around a bunch of expats, then some of them bring a lot of their stuff from the U.S. Like the way they think and everything, and it may not be your way of thinking. I mean, it may be some issues. A lot of the people here, it could be the same way here, though. I mean, really. I don't know. One thing I really like, though, is the difference, Even though we think different with the Filipinos and so forth, the differences that I've discovered from them, like you were talking about the culture stuff, has been, I'm not going to say interesting, or it's been sort of a way that would change the way we think, about things too. So it's sort of like a learning experience, and we can learn some things from them, and they can learn some things from us too. And that's what my channel's about, actually. All the people from around the world, we learn from each other about different countries, different things in different countries. And Ozzy, I'm getting to you in a second. Yeah, Ozzy, let's see, I could write a book on being kicked around. Yeah, yeah, man. Tell me about it. Me too. Me too. I'm okay just being the only expat also. Yeah, me too. I just like people so much. I grew up without any siblings, and so everybody's like a brother and sister to me. Rosvita says, let's see, Rissy said 57. I'm not sure what the 50, but Rosvita says, then I'll have to beat it out of himself. They're having a conversation, and I got lost. Let's see. Kuya says the only thing absolutely don't do is karaoke parties. Not me, bro. I love karaoke. I love music. I love karaoke. You're probably, maybe you're shy. You know, some people are like that. I think, why not? I mean, yeah, I'm wondering why. You know, I mean, that's a big difference than the U.S. because you don't see that much karaoke in the U.S., but it's everywhere here. Everywhere. Especially, you know, around me. I'm in a province area. But I go to cities quite often too. A lot of it I have brought on myself. Well, don't give yourself a don't give yourself a hard time either, man. I mean, you know, the past is the past. Made mistakes, whatever. You know, present is the main thing. How you treat people now is the main thing. And you know, Ozzy's like, "Shut up, young punk," because I'm younger than Ozzy. So, so respectfully, as we say in the Philippines, we add po to the end. I'm trying, you know, I'm talking to you, and then I add the po for respect. You hear that a lot. I love that, man. That respect thing. Ozzy, I don't know if I told you this, but like when you go and you're like in a grocery store, they have lines just for people that are like handicapped, pregnant, and old, you know, well, elder, whatever you want to call it, elderly, pregnant, and old, so they don't have to go through the lines that the other people go through. It's not always 100% perfect, but that's just one thing they do. There's other things they do for people like that. That's what you know, that's one big thing I love here, man. How they want to treat older people. Because you go to U.S., they could care less about us old guys over there, man. Maybe a little bit better in Georgia. I don't know, Dave. You can tell me if it's better down there. Tell me, why are you here? Why are we? Let's see, so blind to see. Oh my gosh, still singing lyrics and comments. Kuya says, how long you been here in the Philippines? I got to count it. I know it's around 2 years. I think maybe a little bit over 2 years is what I'm thinking. But we're back. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? There we go. All right. Dave, you still in? Ozzy, still in? Yeah, Ozzy's right. He knows me. I didn't think my battery was that low on the phone. And it was. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I got an echo over here. This was not working. And let's see what it's doing now. Ha, snap. That's weird. There's a lag there too. Okay. So yeah, I was popping on the computer talking to you guys, and I'm gonna turn that off. And I was trying to do the video on there, but it keeps doing a spinning thing. I don't know why the video don't work on it until I jump back on here. I guess I had to get back to where I was at, I guess, for it to work. Ozzy, goats. Can't hear me? What about now? Because, can you hear me now? I can hear you, then I can't. Okay. Well, I had both running, the laptop and I had this running. So now that I turned that off, maybe that fixed it, the thing, fixed the issue of the sound. That's what I'm thinking. Need to do a refresh on that. I can hear you. Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, probably cut out for a second or something. But let me see if it tells me. No. Anyway, I can't see what my battery's at on here, but I got it plugged in with a better cord and everything now because my other cord went out, and I had to find a better cord. And it's a lot longer too, so it should be good. Anyway, this temperature thing. Temperature. Hey, Dave. Yeah, Dave. Just trying to remember. Cool, yeah, Dave. Dave, you still in here? Had a question for you if you are. Yeah, Ozzy, if you got any more those price questions on stuff or whatever, just let me know. The video I did today that I recorded, I don't know if I want to put it out because it's very not professional, but it provides a little bit on the food price stuff. And also shows some of the food here. Yep, back. Let's see, I can't you. BKC, you can't hear me, BKC? Because it's not muted or anything. You might wanna like check your audio or something. Turn your sound up, BKC, oh yeah. There you go, turn your volume up, maybe that's what it is. Check your volume. Let's see, Project Sports is back. What are you doing? Now we're just talking and chilling. If I ever do hit 12, I'll do that challenge. Someone asked me about the challenge. And whoever jumped in when everything went out. Yeah, as far as the basket challenge, I think it was Ozzy. Yeah, I've just been practicing. I haven't hit 12 people in here yet. I can hear you now, sweet. Oh, it was BKC, okay. And now y'all came in, I think around the same time as far as in the chat stuff, chat box. Just be yourself. Tamara, well, I'm myself, I'm a nut. I'm crazy, I do weird stuff. That's me, not faking anything. I know some people don't like that part, actually, but that's me. But I'm also big on education too. And I was about to be a teacher before I left the US, actually. And, thank you to Tamara for coming in, I appreciate that. And welcome to the, sometimes I say jungle, sometimes I say hood, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I was about to say jungle. Which is a play on words from a song that I think Dave and Ozzy would know. I don't know about the rest of the crew. Bye, BKC, you leaving? If you're leaving, then we will miss you, and I'm sure we'll see you again. Show us your apartment. It's not an apartment. I stay with a Filipino family, and I basically am in this room. So I'll just show you a little bit around. I mean, nothing special. Nothing special. Teaching what? Are you into the fancy stuff? Are you into the simple stuff, or what, Dave? Because if you want me to show you the place, you're not going to see like a fancy place. I'm living off about $300 a month, man. Before, when I came over, I was doing about $1,000 up to $1,200 a month. I was living the life. I just wasn't thinking about money. But now is different. I'm budgeting. And as far as teaching what, Ozzy, it was substitute teaching. I went and I took the course and got certified for it, and they were about to start me, but they were taking forever with paperwork, so I never did start, and then I winded up coming over here. So, and then I figured if I jump into the substitute and I like it, then I'll jump into the other, because I do have the education for it, but to get that kind of work. But I don't think I would have enjoyed it, really. Not U.S. I mean, I think they're a little bit out of control over there. I missed that part. Too much freedom over there, basically. They're doing all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, Rosvita says. Kuya Dave says, okay. Ozzy says, Kuya Dave says, I just like seeing different places and how much they cost. Oh, okay. Really, actually, that's my plan, is actually put more of that information out. So I would tell you, like, where I'm staying at now, I don't have to really pay much at all. I mean, but this is the room. I usually pay, and right now we got a lot going on here. A lot of work in this place and everything going on. But I am only paying to stay here. Let's see, what is it about? With utilities and everything, which there's like different utilities I have to pay and stuff. But it's only about 150, I think that's right. Yeah, 150 or 200, somewhere in that range, depending on how the utilities go, somewhere around there. And then I chip in on food. So if you count all that stuff, I mean, it's hard to say exactly how much I'm paying, but my whole budget and everything, I try to stay as close to 300 as I can. I normally go a little bit over, probably, if I had to really pay attention to every little penny, every little peso. I mean, I just like seeing different places. But I do have a couple hotels on my channel. You watch the videos of the hotels, and I go over pricing there of 2 or 3 hotels. And then I also have, what else? I think I might have, I know I got a condo I'm supposed to be putting out the price on it and so forth. So I'm leaning more into that kind of stuff. I've stayed in a 1-room Nipa hut in Luzon. And yeah, I mean, to talk about costs on like hut, I'm going out here and I'm talking to people, I'm figuring out prices and looking at things, and I think there needs to be more of education on that stuff. So I'm working on that kind of stuff. That's a big part of my channel that I'm trying to get to. But right now, I have a lot of videos I got to put out. I made some promises. Hey, I did interview with one person. I'm like behind on putting that out, that interview where I did with them. So I'm sort of behind on things, but I'm trying to catch up. But you know, getting the watch hours is big, so I have to do these lives too. They help out on watch hours, and not only that, it's just good to build the whole community and so forth. I've also stayed in a IT park. Yeah, I was over there near the IT park. There was a condo I was looking at. It was super cheap. It was a brand new place, super nice place. That's a good place too. Yeah. Project Sport says, "Hey man, don't give up. If you work hard, you will reach many economic goals. You know, my only goal is just to survive. You know, but yeah, just to survive. Let's see. Also stay. You also Kuya Day says, I've also stayed in IT product with a girlfriend. Oh, with a girlfriend, is that right? Ozzy says, sorry, Mike, I didn't hear how you came to be staying with a family. Oh, I am staying in a hotel and housekeeping showed up, so I had to get out of the room for a minute. I'm staying in a hotel and housekeeping showed up, so I had to, oh, okay. Yeah, my situation on staying with the family is I'm in a relationship with a girl, and this is her family, basically. Yeah. And so, yeah, basically I have to help out on the utilities and, you know, I help out with food and stuff like that. And it comes out to usually about 150 to 200. Now, as far as places go, you can find places for like 200, like apartments. But a lot of condos and stuff like that, about 500, 600, 700. It just depends on what you're looking for. But what I was getting back to, I was going back to that hut thing. The hut thing is that a thousand pesos, and you can buy a hut that you put together. Some people do that here. You pay 1,000 pesos. It comes out to, hold on, I'm sorry, not 1,000 pesos, $1,000. Rewind. $1,000, which comes out to about 50,000 pesos, 55,000 pesos actually. But what I've been told is it's like 50,000, so it's actually less than $1,000 to buy a hut and stay in it. That's pretty wicked. And I knew someone who was paying $20 a month USD to stay in a room they had. So it's such very, you know, I'm like you, Dave. You know, I feel the same way. I like looking at all the prices of stuff and everything like that as well. The other time I went to San Antonio, we paid $1,800 for a week at the hotel. That's not bad. That's only what, two something. Actually, no, that is bad. That's not $1,800 a month. You said a week. Yeah, so that comes up to almost 7,000. That's over 7,000 a month. Wow. But yeah, check out those hotels I stayed at. They got good prices on them. I mean, that would shock you, Project Sports, whenever you look at the hotel prices. Nice places too, really nice places. Mohammed Usman, yes. Hello, Mohammed. Okay, cool, says Dave. Oh, so it works out for everyone involved. Oh yeah, on the staying here kind of thing, sorta. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly what I want to do, really, to be honest with you. It's sort of a complicated relationship, man. But at the same time, it's difficult to talk about, basically. Yeah, I plan on getting a condo. Condos, you know, I like it. I've stayed in a lot of condos. You know, one thing you could do is start out with Airbnb. Originally, Dave, just to let you know, I originally came over here for this girl. It's not the relationship I'm in now, but it was another girl, and basically, I wanted to be with her forever, and it didn't work out. And so I was about to get back on the plane, but I said no, I'll stay around here, and that's what I did. I looked for someone else instead of looking for someone in the U.S. And while I was doing that, the whole time I was loving the Philippines, and I loved it more because, and more and more and more, I was traveling more and more and more, um, meeting girls, and some of them were horrible and some of them were decent. You know, I mean, that's life. You know, a lot of people want to sugarcoat things. A lot of people will say, yeah, these women are awesome, but they're not all awesome. They're not. Let's see. Oh, so it works out for everyone. Yeah, okay, I read that. Yeah, I plan on getting a condo. Yep, yep. If I can help you with that, let me know, man. What are you drinking? Oh, coffee. And Dave says, I budget $1,200 a month, but I can stay under 1,000 most months. In Georgia or in the Philippines? I felt loud. Guess what I did? What'd you do? Is that cost in Georgia or the Philippines? Because man, I was spending almost 4,000 a month in the U.S. Of course, things were more fancier. I will say that. But you know, there's things I liked about the U.S., things I liked about here too. I mean, I like both, but you know, you got so much stress over there, man. I had a very stressful job over there. Let's see, I come in 2016 to the Philippines, stayed for a month. Hello, Nia. Welcome back. Good to see you again. How are you doing, Nia? Let's see, Ozzy says, I would not move to Hollywood. Hollywood. I've never even been to Hollywood, bro. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be there either. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't want to be there. I told you, Ozzy, where I would want to be if I was rich. It's over here in the Philippines. And I told you where. It was in the mountain area. Let's see. Kuya Dave says, found out she wasn't who I wanted to be with. Yeah, you know, it tends to happen very often, man. I mean, I wasn't going to talk a lot about the relationship stuff, you know, of like, and I'm not talking about what I'm in now, but I'm talking about before. And, but I will say this, there's scammers out there, bro. You know, there's scammers out there. A lot of evil there. A lot of evil there. A lot of evil there. Oh, in Hollywood? Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't watch any of that mess, man. Won't catch me watching movies. This last movie I saw like 2 movies at the theater over the last, I don't know, 2 years or something like that. I watched that Indiana Jones one, which wasn't all that great, really. And I watched another one. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I take that back. No, I think I saw 3 now that I think about it. It was a crazy one I watched. That was actually pretty good. It was some crazy like psycho kind of movie. Let's see. Project Sports says, why not? Why not own? I'm sorry, I got lost. Oh, maybe I told you. I came back because I see you said, oh. I came back to the U.S., met someone, married here a year later. It went to heck. Okay, Dave, let me catch up. I think I'm behind. Dave, that money thing, I'm wondering, and Ozzy probably is too, because the 1,000 to 1,200, was that in Georgia or was that here? And also, when you talk about you met someone, you're talking about over there in the U.S. When you went back to the U.S., you met someone and it went to HE double hockey sticks. Let's see, evil, evil. I'm a demon slayer, Rose Vita. And let's see, Kuya says, learn my lesson now. I only date Filipino. Okay, so it was yeah, exactly, man. I mean, like I said, there's still a lot that ain't that great too, but there's a lot that are freaking wonderful. There's a lot that are wonderful, and then there's a lot that aren't that great. And then there's, I guess, some in the middle, I guess. I'm good. How do you do? My thing is, I'm good. I'm good too, Nia. Thank you. I'm doing fine. My thing is the connection, you know. Um, I guess everybody's different. You know, I bring up some relationship stuff. I'll talk a little bit about that. I think I'm too picky, one thing. That's one problem. I think I'm too picky. That's a problem I have, I guess. But also, I tried to figure out what's important and everything. And basically, I'm down to this right now that I'm thinking, okay, you got looks, you know. And when you're younger, people are into the look stuff a lot. And then you got personality. And then you got, what else is it? The loving part, you know. And when I mean loving, I mean like loving and caring and all that kind of thing. And then you got the other thing. I won't mention that. The other thing. to me, that's what I look at. Hold on, is it the other thing? No, that's maturity. I'm sorry. The other one's maturity. I was trying to figure out, is it that? No, it's maturity. Okay, maturity, the loving, which is affection as well, all that kind of stuff, caring about you and all that kind of stuff. And then personality is the kind of person they are and the clicking of the personality kind of thing. And then the looks. Okay, to me, the most important is that loving, caring, affection, all that kind of stuff. Is that, and that's it. Because there was this one person that I met that I was crazy about personality. I was crazy about the looks, but the other two was the problem: the maturity and the loving. And I personally believe the loving, caring, affection, all that kind of stuff is the most important. I mean, you got to think as you get older, if you have that, that's awesome, you know, because as you get older and you get uglier and all that kind of stuff, but you have somebody that's going to give you that, because that's the kind of person they are, that's awesome, man. But anyway, I regress, right? Regress. Let's see, I live in the U.S. Under 1,000. Also, I have no bills, just save to travel and insurance, basic bills. Also, I have no bills. Just save to travel. But that's really low, man. That's really low. I remember, my apartment that I had in the U.S., the last apartment was almost $2,000. I want to say 16 something, about $1,700 just for that apartment. And then you throw in the electricity and everything else, and then it's getting high, and then you gotta get food. And then I was working, I had to get gas all the time for the vehicle and insurance and all that. So yeah, it was expensive. So yeah, that's awesome that you could do that in the U.S. Roseville says, yeah, they don't call it Holy Weird for nothing. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that a couple of days ago. Let's see, Dave says, my worst relationship in the Philippines has been better than my best in the U.S. Oh, man, that's a good point. That's a good point. A big thing, guys, Ozzy, anybody else that comes over and you're looking for a relationship, don't be gullible, you know. Make sure you're not gullible. That's a big thing. Because there's smart people over here. And they become smart because they have a hard life and they have to figure out a way to make it. And so they get creative. And with that kind of creative thing, you might face that. You might face somebody that is has some, some bad plan. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I guess the first girl had a bad plan. And there was red flags, and I had rose-colored glasses on, and I didn't pay attention to it. Yeah. Not the gullible type, but I'm not the gullible type, but I did have the rose-colored glasses on, and I wanted to see the positive. I am like that. I always try to look at positive all the time, and that's not always good, You gotta look at the negatives as well. But Rosevilla says, "Well, I'm gullible." Rosevilla, you're just a woman in love. No, you're just out there looking for that, You're looking, let's put it that way. Looking aggressively. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, Light says, if you're comfortable, I am collecting data and would like to know if you believe in God. Thanks. That's from Light. Anybody want to answer that? That's up to you guys. Okay. Okay, back again. Please, guys, don't let me take this off the charger. I took it off the charger last time. I gotta stay laying down, keep it on the charger. Don't get up, take it off. I'm bad for that. I'm thankful that I have my kids. I can't imagine what I would be doing without them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I gotta keep this thing on the charger, let it charge up. Oh, Light, are you still in here, Light? I was gonna answer your question. The kids here are awesome, by the way, Ozzy. They're very, 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 very awesome, very respectful. That's one of the greatest things here is how respectful the kids are and how awesome they are. I'm not going to say it's totally perfect. It's not. Like whenever you get on for instance, whenever you get on a subway, let's say you're in Manila and you're going to ride the metro train, subway, whatever you want to call it. The rule is, and I guess it's not maybe it's not a written rule, but it's more of a social rule, is that the young person gets up, they stand up, and you sit down. Well, it seems like a lot of the new kids don't want to do that. They don't want to. It seems like a lot of them don't want to stand up. They're, maybe getting a little lazy and they're tired after going to school, whatever, and they don't want to do it. But a lot of times there is somebody that will, but the younger ones usually are the ones that don't want to do that. But overall, they're very respectful and awesome. Let's see. Michael says sit 7, which I have no idea what he's talking about. Says, bro, why did no one tell me BKC is a mod gang? What did I miss? BKC's been a mod for a while now, Michael. When did BKC become a mod? It's been days ago. Mickey, I already have a GF. I am not gullible. I didn't think you were. Yeah, you're the one that said that you were gullible. I think you're. I almost want to say wild. I almost do, but I'm not going to say wild. I think you're interesting. Let's put it that way. Ozzy says, "Hey, Michael." I mean, because the definition of wild, I think, would be more me when I was your age, and and maybe Ozzy. I don't know, because I know Ozzy, has talked to me about a couple of things. So, yeah, I think, yeah, Ozzy, write that book, man. So I said interesting. Rosvita, I think you're interesting and fun. Let's see. Anybody? Let's see. Is I guess Dave. I don't see Dave. Did Dave leave? Maybe. Dave sounds like you have the same luck with women that I do. Dave says, number one rule is to keep your money, don't give it away. Yeah, exactly. Keep it close for generous, but be wise while being kind. Yeah, that's what I was saying, don't be so gullible. Of course, if you got plenty of money, uh, you know, I guess, people are like, give it away or whatever, especially when they get older. Because I met this one dude in Cebu, as a matter of fact, where he was talking about. Oh, Dave, you're back. Yeah, I met this one dude in Cebu, and he was pretty older. He was close to 70. So I guess he's thinking, hey, he's going to have a great time, and it's almost over. The party is what he's thinking, or whatever. He was a drinker. He liked hanging out with the ladies, and he was also willing to hand out the bills to them and everything. And yeah, I guess he just didn't. He didn't care. He just didn't think about the gullible thing. He was just having a great time, or have to worry like us. Hopefully we can live a little. Hopefully we can live to 70. if, if you wanna. Some people don't want that. From people I've talked to, which surprises me. But I don't know, man. As I get older, I sort of think about. There was one time I wanted to live to 100. Anybody else want to live to 100? Now, I can't say I still want to live to 100, but how old are you? I'm close to 50. Close to 50. Very close to 50. And Ozzy says, you probably didn't expect this from me. Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy, you probably didn't expect this from me. Oh, let me see what did I miss there? I think you already have a girlfriend. Oh, about the GF. About the GF, I think is what Rosvita is saying. Is that Rosvita? Is that common in India? I assume you know what I'm talking about. Is that common in India? Ozzy says, I actually was with a woman for 13 years, bought a $300,000 house with her. She stopped taking birth control and she turned into the devil. Bro, I've seen that kind of medical stuff happen a couple of times. Yeah. It's medical stuff, man. I don't know what it does, but yeah, it's medical stuff. It's weird. Okay, so basically your age. Yeah, I think you said 47, I believe. But yeah, we're close on age. Rosvita, let's see. Is that I think it's a shoe. Cookie Dave says, hold on, is Rosvita saying yes? Yes, Dave. Ozzy definitely didn't expect that from you. What did Ozzy say? Except for, let's see, all about the last statement, I guess. Yeah, I lost everything. Yeah, Ozzy's 57. And I think Dave's 47, and I'm like, in the middle. I have a privacy thing about me that I don't want to, tell too many details. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm close to 50. Very, very close. Let's see. Rosvita said, 57 Rosvita. Got any advice for me, Ozzy? I guess Light's not in here. I was going to answer that. Let's see. Got any advice for me, Ozzy? Since you are an ex-lesbian, an ex-lesbian. Yeah, I'm still a lesbian. I still like the ladies. But anyway, lesbian too, Rosvita. Well, I'm still lesbian, Rosvita. Yeah, you're talking to a bunch of lesbians. We're all lesbians. Michael, Ritzy, all lesbians. Let's see. I'm not into that gay stuff. Yeah, but you like girls. Let's see. That's our point. We're saying we all like girls, which is what they do. Ozzy, let's see, me too. But yeah, Rosvita, is that common in your country? Still haven't answered me. I want to know. Inquiry minds want to know. My youngest son is gay. Youngest son. Okay, I'm assuming that's not the 6'10" one. Good luck to him. No, Mike, it's not. Okay. I think a lot of times in a lot of places it's secretive right now. I think a lot of Asia is secretive. Like it's happening, but a lot of people don't know about it. Like with your situation, is there many people that know about it? Is there does most of your family know about it? Like your grandma and your cousins and all that stuff. Do they know about it? Let's see. Rosvita says, Ozzy, so you have a wife. No, 6'10" son is very hetero. Okay, he's the older. I thought he was the older one, but I don't know. Dave says, that's the good thing about the Philippines for me. I don't care about anything. Yeah, the Philippines it's a very, interesting place. It's very laid back. And pretty much free, not completely. It's pretty, when I say free, I'm talking about like very relaxed, about stuff like out here. They tell people to wear helmets on bikes. 95% of them over here in this area don't wear helmets. Now, inside the city, they do, because they will do something about it inside the big city. In the big city. Let's see, divorced in 1998. That's been a long time, bro. So, what about kids? Yeah, he's got 3 kids, 2 grandkids, what I remember. Adopted. I wanted to adopt a kid. I never did do it, but I wanted to. do a refresh on this. Keep this charged in. What do you mean adopted? 2 sons and a daughter. I think she's just wondering if any of them were adopted. I believe. I don't wear a watch. I'm always in Philippines time, never in a hurry. I feel the same way. I never really pay much attention to time, except for stuff like this. You know, then I have to realize, hold on, is it almost bedtime? You know, because eventually I don't want to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning because that means I'm going to wake up at maybe 12 o'clock, you know? So other than that, though, throughout the day, only for stuff like this. I also know there's this Michael, he knows, one of our guys, he is available normally from a certain time period, so I try to jump in when he's around on one of the lives, but I'll create lives throughout the day, so people. Let's see, what would Rosvita say? LL not adopted. So you got married again or what? LOL, don't get it. Ozzy says, no, I was married for 8 years and got divorced. And then, I tell you, man, I hear some interesting stories whenever I get to meet people, and then eventually you find out some interesting things. I tell you, I think everybody could write a book, really. Ozzy says, I was engaged here other times after being married. Oh, 3 other times, wow. But I just couldn't do it. That's what happened to me last time, Ozzy. Yeah, same thing. Which surprises me. For me, you know, that surprises me. But I think it's just about like when you get older and then you think differently. You just think differently. And you guys like Rosvita, Michael, when y'all get older, y'all are going to change. And for us, I would say we change, our partners change, and that kind of stuff can change a relationship as well. Dave says, hi mom, I subscribe to your channel. There you go, you got you another subscriber. And yeah, Dave's got a channel too. He's trying to grow, so mom, maybe you want to check that out for him. It's up to you. But let me see, I'm glad that I never got married again. Yeah, I've sort of been feeling the same way as far as stuff. I didn't think I would ever feel that way or ever think that way, but it's like I said, complicated thing right now. Let's see. Oh, and too much work. Kuya Daves, hello, thank you. Let's see, Kuya Dave, for real. Rosvita says, so you've never been with a dude. Oh, man. Ozzy says, my ex-wife has been married 4 times. He's just going to ignore you. My ex-wife has been married 4 times since we've been divorced. Wow. That's at least 5 times right there. 4, and then is waiting for GTA 6. GTA 6. I am. I'm waiting for GTA 6. Ozzy's a GTA player. I learned a lot from my fiance. This is from mom. It says I learned a lot from my fiance. A lot of things too. Is that? Is that? Let's see. Mary and trying to remember his name. Frank. Yeah. Is that Frank you're talking about, Mary? Could be a Filipino. I know Frank's American. Let's see, Ritzy Ranger YT. Yep, check out Ritzy Ranger YT if you haven't checked out Ritzy Ranger. There's your shout out. Ozzy says, no, I have women. I love women too much. Ay, ay, ay. It's getting crazy in here. Let's see, -5 aura. Ritzy says, pound number 1, Ritzy Ranger YT. And mom says, Ozzy, wow, 4 times. I wish I got only once. Ozzy says, my ex-wife is now single and she will probably die alone. Let's see. Coolya Dave says, is it just me or do you prefer Province girl who hasn't dated a Westerner? I guess you're asking me what I prefer. Let me see. Is it just me, or do you prefer a Province girl who hasn't dated a Westerner? You know, I think that's the best way. I think that someone who hasn't dated a Westerner first. And the thing about the Province girl, in my opinion, is if you go, it depends, right? Province girl, because you can find a really awesome Province girl, but at the same time, you could get to a Province girl that has a really, really rough life and they're wanting to escape that life. But that's not the only thing. Their family may want to depend on you. So I would be careful in the Province area, because you may have family that wants to depend on you, and then they want money, 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 money all the time. And like I said, she might not be in it for the right reasons. I'm just saying she might not be, but not necessarily. But there are also some great Province girls as well. You know, there's both. And as far as in the city, I think you got both there too. You know, you got great ones and you got ones that are not. Okay, so let's see. Yes, host it's him. Yes, host it's him. Oh, okay. Really? I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know your relationship. Yeah, we're pretty new to knowing each other, so I didn't really know exactly. So you've been learning some things. That's interesting, Mom. Makes me want to be Maritis. Okay, Lennon says, Jesus Christ, Ozzy, praying on her downfall. Waylon's been listening. I know, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, but you know, I mean, hey, I've been there too. I mean, some people are just horrible. Just horrible, man. Coolya Dave's adventure, same here, same thoughts. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Waylon, Dave here is one of us, man. He's a really great guy. He is from Georgia. Waylon is from Kentucky. We're the southern guys. Ozzy's not from the South, but he's an awesome guy, just as us. You know, we're all brothers. And I'm not trying to like neglect the people from India or anything, but I am just wanting to point that out because Dave hasn't met Waylon, I don't think. So there you go. Yeah, Dave's awesome. Waylon's awesome. Waylon don't have a channel that I know of. Yeah, not right now. But Dave does have a channel, so you might want to check that out. And it's in his name. Oh, Fatima, I'm sorry. Hi, sir, from Mindanao. Wow. Hey, Fatima. Fatima, did I say it right? Or Fatima? Fatima? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I pronounce it. I'm going to say Fatima. Let's see. Rosvita, Ozzy, you can correct me though. How did you get kids? I'm curious. Let's see. Kuya says, but I do like them. Let's see, but I do like them. I'm sorry. Same here, same thoughts. Oh, the province. Oh, I like the province girls. I mean, personal, there is quite a few different type of girls, and normally I like to gravitate to the Morena type. How did I get kids? Let's see. Don't know what Waylon said, but that's all right. I guess. Sorry, Waylon. I guess I don't understand. What are you asking? Hi, Fatima. Let's see, Maritis. You like that one? Waylon. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very. Yep, I know that song. And Devish from India. Awesome. Wow. I am going to have to write Devish down. I do not recall seeing Devish. I'll write him down that he's from India. So I shall know. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're pretty cool people. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel of everything unless you want me to. What up, Dave? Waylon, you're from Kentucky. Wow. Yep. Devish says, which country? From India. I'm originally from USA, and I'm living in the Philippines, Devish. We've got, right now we have another person here. I think a couple people in here from India. Man, I'm behind, bro. I'm way behind on comments. I'm gonna have to zoom through here. If I miss something, I'm sorry. I see Popcat's back. Let's see. He doesn't know Bohemian Rhapsody. I do. That's what you were playing. Let's see. It's in the Philippines. He's in the Philippines. Hi, Popcat. Who doesn't know Bohemian Rhapsody? He didn't know this. I don't even know that word, man. What is that sacromochi part? I don't know if that word's in that same song or not. Popcat, AJ's back. AJ's from Japan. Rosvita's from India. And Mom is from Philippines. And now we have also from Mindanao, we had Fatima. Let me write that down too. Fatima is from Mindanao, which is in the Philippines. Mindanao. And Constantine, where are you from? I don't think you ever told me. I don't see it on my list. So, Ross here, huh? I'm not sure. Hola, Constantine. I think you did tell me, but I don't see it on my list. AJ, Waylon says, I see a little silly. Okay. Can you do the fan? Yeah, I know. Okay, now I got you. I was trying to speed up so fast, and I was like, is he like spamming or something? So I like skipped through it, but now I see what you're saying. AJ says, by the way, good evening to y'all. Y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening to you as well. How's Japan going? How's the weather up there, man? Is it cold? You're in Osaka, so is that a good weather area? I would like to visit Osaka, but a lot of people want to go to Japan. People are in love with you guys. How high are you, Peter Family Guy? Peter Family Guy. That's a put down. Hey, what's up, Junie? Boo! Thank you for the roast. Let's see. Constantine says, I'm from Kochi. What the heck is a Kochi? Okay, I will look it up. It's probably some kind of a joke. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Where is Kochi? Oh, no, that's India. Constantine's India. Okay. I think you told me, but I got a paper that I couldn't find your name on. Constantine. I think you told me that. India. So we'll go with Kochi, India. Yeah, I think it was Kerala. I think there's somebody else that was in here from Kerala, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, people love Japan and they love Wayland. Wayland says weather is still awful in Kentucky. We had bad storms last night. Man, I want to get away from there. I wouldn't want to be over there. He's on that side where they get the bad storms. Now the other side over there's a nice mountain town that I would always wanted to visit in Kentucky. It's not Corbin, but it's over that way. I think it had a pretty nice name to it. Like it was a nice place, like Buena Vista, like beautiful place or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, Waylon? AJ says just okay, but to get some sleep, we got big projects tomorrow. What you doing, man? What kind of work you doing? And yeah, I'm not going to keep you though. What kind of work do you do, AJ? If you don't mind telling. Ozzy says, isn't a guy. Ozzy isn't a guy. No, he's a guy. He's a guy, I'm sure. AJ says, always just here. And if he's not, he's welcome. People are welcome. It doesn't matter. I'm cool with it. People that are girls want to be guys, guys want to be girls, whatever your belief is, it's all good. Let's see. Anybody got a problem with that? I mean, I'm not pushy about it or anything. I hate those people that push stuff on people, like the people that want to push a 3-year-old to change their sex kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is ridiculous. Ridiculous, extreme kind of stuff. It's just insane. That's my book. I mean, that's what I think. Everybody has their own belief. Respect people's beliefs. I respect yours. You respect mine. So if you do think that way, fine. Just don't push it on me. Respect my belief. But when you mess with kids that are like that young, they don't have any, that's not right because, they're not adults. They're not even close to being adults. It's like you didn't give them the chance to grow up. Anyways, just here to check and see y'all tomorrow. All right, AJ. About to get some sleep. All right, take care, AJ. Oh, AJ did say mechanical engineer for Honda. Sweet. Awesome. I used to sell Hondas. Yeah, a long time ago, I sold Hondas. The Acuras, the Civics, and all that stuff. And the Element, and the vans. Let's see. my team is making some big, I'm assigned for the drafting. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You do CAD. I remember that. Computer-aided drafting or design, computer-aided design. All right, man, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in. And hope everything goes well with the projects at work and everything. Hope you get the big promotion. Let's see. Waylon says, "Oh, well, Ozzy, something about a wife, so I assumed." Oh, well, Ozzy, something about a wife, so I assumed. To do, yeah, but she's like me, a lesbian. He is like you, a lesbian. Let's see. Waylon says, "How do you know about Buena Vista?" Well, there's a Buena Vista over in. I'm not thinking about Kentucky, but there's something else there. I have to look at the map. Buena Vista's over in Virginia. You know, I mean, you probably got a Buena Vista there as well. But there's a Buena Vista over in Virginia. It's a very beautiful location in the mountain area. Very beautiful. So, yeah, there's my shout out to Buena Vista, Virginia. And I think a lot of places have towns like that, Buena Vista. As a matter of fact, here in the Philippines, I think I've seen it too. I think I was there now I think about it, but I can't, you know, it's hard to remember exactly. But yeah, I remember being over there at the one in Virginia, and I think I was at one here, but I can't remember exactly where it was. Anyway, Williamsburg has the world's only full-scale model of Noah's Ark. I want to check it out one day. Williamsburg? Are you talking about Virginia? I like Virginia, by the way. Williamsburg's pretty cool too. I've been there. Waylon Baker, you might be talking about Viera. It's not Viera. I'm going to look at the map and see what I'm talking about. Kentucky. It's a place that I felt like I wanted to go to. Man, that's a beautiful picture there. Let's see maps. I knew somebody that lived there. They talked about it, and I was looking at the map. I used to be a map freak. I would like stare at maps forever. Was it London? I don't know if it was London. It was a long time ago. I see that Berea you were talking about. It wasn't Berea. It had, I felt like it had a name like, oh, maybe it was, dude, I can't remember, but I know it was over on the east side of Kentucky. So many towns here, and I'm not catching up with everybody's words. I'll try to figure it out and get back with you. Let's see, you might be talking about Berea. Hi, London and Somerset are also good mountain towns. I'm looking at the map right now, but I can't figure out where it's at on here. Hazard, I got a question about that. Is that like from Dukes of Hazzard? I think it is, ain't it? The TV show, Hazard? Is that got to do with Dukes of Hazzard? London and Somerset are also, yeah, it's not that. It was, when I hear the name, then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it. That's the name. It's just been such a long time ago. I can't remember what the name was. But I never made it over. I think I did make it into Kentucky barely. I'm trying to remember, like just across the line, just very, very briefly, I believe it was. I took a trip up to Michigan. I drove. Well, that's when I drove. No, that was a different. That wouldn't be that one. That'd be a different trip. I think I just barely made it over, or I was close and didn't make it over. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to brighten this up so I can see better. Yikes. Okay. Michael is back, says, hey, Waylon, what's up, what's up? And I'm sure he answered. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, Waylon says, Michael said, hey, Waylon. Waylon's been typing like crazy. If you really want some backwoods Kentucky, check out Hazard, Kentucky. It's where the inspiration for Deuce of Hazard came from. That's what I was just asking. We're always thinking the same stuff. I'm just delayed because he's younger than me, so he's faster. Hope Williamsburg. Okay. Nope. Williamsburg. Yeah, I haven't been there. Waylon says, I've been Roanoke, Virginia. Yep. I've been there. Stayed the night there while driving to D.C. Yep. I've been to D.C. for a long time, actually. Bro, you have way too much energy for travel. Rosvita says, I just like to sleep on the bed. Waylon says, yep, Dukes of Hazard. I already knew you would ask. And he said, it's based on Hazard, Tennessee, which doesn't exist, but the origin name came from Kentucky. But the show is set in Tennessee. That's weird, bro. Sort of reminds me, I think it's the Andy Griffith show. I mean, we got where they talk about Mayberry, but Mayberry is actually supposed to be Mount Airy, North Carolina, up in the mountain area. And then, but there's no Mayberry, but they use that town, and there is a Raleigh that they talk about. Anyway, I think there's something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. So Rosevita, you're saying you're not a traveler, huh? This is a long one too. Osby, yeah, I was wondering where you went. You and Dave, yeah. Let's see, do you know about Hatfield McCoy? No, I don't. I know the TV show, but I don't know much about it. I think that's out of Kentucky, though. I didn't watch much of it to really talk much about it. I love Dukes of Hazzard. Me too, man. And Bo, man, I watched a video the other day where John Snyder, who played Bo Duke, was one of those masked singers. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. And that's where I saw it. And the guy was singing, and he was awesome, bro. He was awesome. I mean, I've heard it. I've heard his record before, but didn't realize that he had done some artsy kind of stuff as well, not just singing country music. And he was fantastic on that Masked Singer. And he made, there's a little bit of tearful stuff in there. He had a story to tell. Anyway, it's a good thing to watch, I think. That's what I'm saying. Just a good old, yeah. Got me singing Waylon Jennings now. So Ozzy, you gave birth. Rosevita, what quit that? Let's see. I'm a pop in like every 5 minutes. That's all good, man. You're like shooting baskets in between. In between pops. If you want to shout out your channel, you can, Michael. It's up to you. I forgot what it's called, but I have that motorbike that can fly with missiles on GTA. Wow. Play a GTA, bro. Roscoe's cop car, too, huh? A lot of GTA going on in here. Rosvita, you in the GTA? You play GTA 5, that's new. The Oppressor. Ah, shoot. Getting too much vape in here. I can't read. Plus, I got something on my glasses. Mickey? Let's see, yes, thanks, The Oppressor. But I don't troll with that, with the T hat. That. With that. Hey, you still didn't answer me, Ozzy. Yikes. Hold on 1 second. Guys, I don't want to unplug because we'll lose connection, so I'll put this down for a second. I've got something on my glasses. Need to clean them up here. There we go. Okay, Hatfields and McCoy fund started because the McCoys blamed the battlefields for killing their pig. The Hatfields, I'm sorry. Hatfields for killing their pig, and that was in 1887. So that's a true story, I believe. The food didn't end until June 2003. Over a pig? Come on, seriously, bro? That's crazy. Ozzy says, laugh out loud, I use my Delexo and my Sparrow more than the Oppressor. I haven't answered you because I don't think you really being serious. Men cannot have babies. I think she's trying to be a detective, like she's, you know, I think she's trying to be detective and figure out a mystery, like she's wanting to discover something interesting. That's not there, you know, she's trying to discover something and it's not there, but she's hoping that she can figure out something new and interesting kind of thing. Let's see, the McCoys were West Virginia. Okay. Hatfields were Kentucky. Okay, yeah, right on the border of each other. Oh, sorry. The Hatfields settled the dispute. So the Hatfields were the Kentucky, so they settled it and technically won the feud. How did they settle the dispute and win? Well, I guess it is what it is. YouTube song says, what is the conclusion of life according to you? That's an answer for everybody. Conclusion of life according to me. As far as myself, it's an answer for everybody, but I'm going to put in Google conclusion of life to figure out exactly what you're talking about. Let's see, conclusion of life, let's see what it says. Well, according to Google, it's death. Okay, I see what you're saying. So, after life, what happens? Oh my snap. I gotta plug this in. I'll be right back. My laptop is plugging in. My plug is missing, so that's not going to happen. I'll just let it die. But conclusion, I'll just close it up worry, not use it right now. Conclusion of life to me. I think that's just a big opinion. This is going back to what Light was talking about. I think it's all opinion, it's all belief. So I don't think it really matters. Because I just feel like it doesn't matter. I mean, I think that every religious person would probably disagree with me. They're like, no, it does matter, and it's Buddha, or it does matter, and it's, this person or that person, whatever. But the problem is with that is nobody can be for sure, Nobody can be totally for sure. All we can do is have our belief of what we feel, what we think, whatever. Mine is I do have a belief, and I choose to believe in Christianity and God and stuff like that. That's just my belief. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong, but that's my belief. And I feel that way with everybody else, They believe in whatever they want, and maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. That's life. But we should all have the freedom to believe what we want to believe. I hate doing this thing, because it's so controversial and everything, but there you go. I feel like and I might be wrong. There may be some that are very strong in one direction, very, very strong is it Hindi? Hindu? Yeah, Hindu. Very strong Hindu, very strong Muslim, whatever, Christian, whatever. Cool. Do your thing, that's your thing. But just have respect for other people to believe in what they want to believe, because if you were born in India, then most likely you would be Hindi, yeah. If you were born in let's say Saudi Arabia, then most likely, let's say Mecca, over that area, you're most likely going to be Muslim. A lot of it's about where were you born, the environment you were born in, and, parents and all that. Don't hate me because of my belief, and I won't hate you because of your belief, Okay? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when these people are fighting these wars over beliefs. And it's ridiculous if they fighting over wars to be greedy as well. All that stuff is freaking ridiculous in my opinion. I hate saying this because it's all very controversial. Nobody talked. Oh, they did talk. I was looking at the screen waiting for somebody to talk. I was just running my mouth. I was like, nobody's talking, so I'll just keep talking. Sorry, guys. My bad. Let's see. I said you was a dude. She kept saying, I'll catch up real fast, saying you was a lesbian. I better pick up my phone. I agree with Ozzy. Yeah, men can't give birth, bro. I mean, let's not try to change reality. You know what I'm saying? I see people always trying to change reality, saying I identify as a cat, I mean, so I just play the game. I identify as a 21-year-old billionaire. Let's see if it happens. Let me see where's my wallet? Let's see. There was a treaty that was signed. Oh, the McCoys had agreed to the Hatfields to stole the pig. Okay, turns out I'm going to screenshot that because I don't feel like I got to catch up with everybody, man. And I'll just look at that later and read it. Let's see, told you, Rosita, laugh out loud. You would think Ozzy was the girl's name. I feel like we're independent group, man. If you're looking for some extreme group, go over there. We're independent, in my opinion. And if we happen to have somebody that is very big into one area, I'm not going to knock it, you know. I'm not going to knock that as long as they, you know, just provide some respect to the other people, you know. They don't have to totally agree with them or whatever, you know. I'm fine if you want to be Democrat, you want to be in here, or Republican, or whatever you want to be. I don't care. Let's see. I'm down here. Everybody's laughing, and I'm all being serious and mess. I'ma dig that groove, that move. Here we go. I gotta kick it up now, y'all. Pop, 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 pop. Let's see. I'll embalm you, and if you're born in the South, you're gonna be Baptist. Exactly. Yeah, born in the South. I mean, that's how I grew up. You know, Baptist. Yeah, exactly. I have some very, very, very religious people that every time I talk to them, you know, they're going to be talking, you know, family members I'm talking about. They're going to be talking about Baptist stuff, you know, and Christian church stuff all the time. They're all trying to bury me, Mike. What's happening? Hold on. Trying to bury you? I'm going back and trying to read it. I don't know what Rosefeed is talking about. Let's see. I got you, Ozzy. I'll drive that truck to the mountains for you. I just hope I'm not pulled over with a dead body. Let me drive. Michael, you cannot drive. I can, bro. I legit drive sometimes. Chat GPT, how to drive a car. Waylon says, you're Canadian. I deal with Canadians in Florida. I repeat, you cannot drive, especially in the mountains. Man, I think those Florida people have an issue too on the driving. Let's see. Ozzy says, I don't care who drives, just don't scratch the paint. Michael said, I thought we were friends. Thought we were friends. Boy, I'ma send you to heaven with Ozzy. Hey, what's that? You trying to get rid of Ozzy that fast, man? Come on, give him another 40 years. Unless you let me drive. Ozzy says they're fighting over who is going to drive my truck while I'm dead riding shotgun. You know what that reminds me of? I don't know if y'all seen it. It's a great movie. Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood's still kicking. He's like almost 100. I wouldn't be surprised if he does another movie tomorrow at his age. Reminds me of that old Betty White, man. She was doing that TV show, and she was almost 100. Riding shotgun, too. They're going to put you in the vehicle like that. Right, Ozzy, don't make me bring you back. Let's see. What was the chat? What has the chat come to? I think it's gotten a little delirious, especially with my brain right now, because it's running on empty. It's like 80% asleep. Ozzy, you said you were, that's what I said. She's crazy. She's acting like Jerry Springer, trying to start some crazy stuff. And Ozzy knows who I'm talking about. Probably Waylon does too. Well, at least he knows you're going to heaven, Waylon. And also, Ozzy sounded like. Okay, I'm not going to read that part. Weekend at Bernie's. I'm going to pull the Uno reverse card. My typo. Jenna Flores? Jenna Flores? Hi, Poe. Hello. I don't know if you were in here before or not. I remember a name like that. I think it was you. You're from the Philippines. What part of the Philippines are you from? If you want to say, it's up to you. If you want to say anything about yourself or anything, just say it. I think we got some pretty cool people in here, very accepting. See what? I might chip the car. Let's see. They're acting a little bit crazy right now. Let's see. But yeah, you can jump in the crazy conversation if you want. I'm a lesbian. I love women. Me too, Ozzy. My autocorrect is racist. That's there. If you're drunk. Y'all gonna make me go get some Red Horse. Let's see. No, we don't drink in Kentucky. Yeah. Okay, Waylon. Whatever you say. Gemma says, Cloris says, hello, Poe. Shout out from Philippines. Yeah, I'm in the Philippines as well. You know, not far from Batangas. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Welcome to the jungle. We got games and fun. That way I don't do copyright issues. We got games and fun. But we do in Poland and Canada. Mula, mula, mula. What's new? Jen, I can't read it. Is it Jenna or Gemma? Gemma. I think it's Gemma. Gemma Clores. What's new, Gemma Clores? Let's see, really. We got people talking like crazy, acting crazy in here right now. But I'm talking to you. Leslie Whalen says, I don't think you understand. Sarcasm, Michael, laugh out loud. We literally make bourbon and moonshine. Yeah, exactly. What do they call it? Well, they call it moonshine. They also thinking all the other terminology. Like you handsome. I appreciate it, Jeremiah. Thanks for the compliment. I know people got to get some eye checkups every now and then. I'm going out to eat breakfast. See y'all later. Bye. I'm asleep. Yeah, I'm going to be closing down soon. We still got the bar open, but we're going to be closing the bar soon. Waylon, don't forget your moonshine. And that Kentucky bourbon. What's that popular Kentucky whiskey? You got the Tennessee whiskey, you got the Kentucky bourbon. What was the names of them? Jack Daniels is the Tennessee whiskey, right? Anyway, Beast Michael, I couldn't forget my moonshine. So how's your day going, Jeremiah? Anything interesting? Oh, you're welcome, friend. Yeah, some Jack Daniels. That's the Tennessee side. And I think it's a Jim Beam. I think Jim Beam, is the Kentucky side. Let's see. Makers Mark Wood Ford. I'm always done the JD. Normally. I've had the JB as well, but normally JD. Wild Turkey. Yeah. I probably had it and I can't remember that. But yeah, I like that. I like those kind of drinks. Don't ever. I don't do it. I mean, rarely. It's a rare occasion. Help you. Why? What's wrong? Let's see. Waylon says Maker's Mark, Wood, Ford, Reserve, German. What's wrong? He said help me. And literally every other bourbon ever made. Wow. Maker's Mark, Woodford, Reserve. I don't know, man. I think Waylon might be a genius. He knows everything in the world. Or maybe he's AI. We have a lot. We also have a wine distillery in Paducah. Yeah. Purple Toad Winery. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Learned something new today. Every day I say that. Learned something new today. Purple Toad Winery. I'm not a genius. I just know useless stuff. Wine nice. Wine is nice. Where's Vita? Come on. You're not 18 yet. Can anybody get me Rose Vita's parents' phone number? I need to talk to them. I'm joking. Don't worry. Don't sweat. I was worse back then, so. But you're probably close. Ozzy says, or he could be an alcoholic. Yeah. Yeah, he's not a genius. He's more like an alcoholic. 21 here, sadly, I know. I got more sober. I'm legally more sober after. Yeah, I know. Crazy, you know. You can go join the military at 18, but they don't want you to drink to 21 over there. They like give you a gun and throw you in war, but they're trying to keep you safe from alcohol, you know. Let's see. And it's pretty sad because if you're in war and you got the gun and you still can't drink, it's like, but anyway, yeah, I regress here. Yeah, I have never had a DWI. I have not either. And I quit drinking hard stuff in the late 90s. Yeah, I've never been a huge drinker, but in the 90s, in the 90s I did start to be, and then I realized, and as soon as I realized it, I was like, gotta stop, because I didn't want it to take control of me. So, Rosvita says you're grounded. I mean, Ozzy says Rosvita, you're grounded. Yeah, I need to tell her parents to take that phone away from her and all her technology. I already drank great wine like 18 times. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I will say this. Can you send me some great wine? I love grape stuff, man. Grape ice cream. Never had it but one time. I was in South Carolina, went to this place, and they had grape ice cream with real grapes in it, and oh my gosh, I love it. What time is it? It's almost... Ozzy, you'll probably be getting lunch soon. What's for lunch today? I keep doing the lives and I don't work on the videos as much as I want to, but I got one put out, but I still got a lot of other work to do. I got one that's ready to go. I just gotta make the thumbnail for it, and then I'll get it out. We'll close down here. Must have been it's been almost 3 hours. Yeah, I used to drive a limousine for a guy that had a Malibu running a bar, and I really liked it. That reminds me of someone I met. He owned a bar. Actually, it was a strip club. And I was selling. He was drunk. I went over to him to sell him something, and he was buying a lot of stuff from me. He was in his vehicle drinking. That's why it reminded me of it. He was drinking the liquor. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I used to drive a limousine for a guy. That's interesting. You drove a limousine. So I've always wondered, what about the pay on those limousine drivers? What kind of pay do they make? I mean, is there like any big gifts or tips, or, is it a big salary? I just always was wondering about it, basically. Malibu rum in the bar. I really liked it. Yeah, it sounds like the coconut rum too. Which, if it is Malibu coconut rum, yeah, that's what it sounds like. I love that too. Yeah, love that, and amaretto. It's a couple of my favorites because they got that sweet taste to them. Not sure what I'm going to eat. Yep. Was it big money as a limousine driver? I'm assuming it wouldn't be six figures. I could be wrong. I mean, when you look at gifts and tips and everything else, I wouldn't think it's like that. It's probably about 50, maybe 50,000, maybe. But then again, it could be 30,000 or 25,000. Anyway, I'm going to be closing down here, guys. It's been 3 hours, and I'll get some sleep here soon. I'll write down that name that came in here. That was Genma? Yeah, it's hard to read. Oh, it's G-E-M-A. G-E-M-A. G-E-M-A is Philippines, apparently. Don't do it full time, though. Oh, okay. So making like $20 an hour. Yeah, that was a long time ago, plus tips. But the way life is now, it might be about the same. But anyway, $20 an hour plus tips, that's not bad. Especially back then. Back then, yeah, that was great back then. I didn't do it full time though. Oh, okay, I got you. And I know your situation about what happened, with your situation. I don't want to like throw all your info out there, but I don't know if it was at that time or if it was after. But anyway, I didn't forget about that. That was from the very first time we met that you spoke about your situation. Anyway, Ozzy says in the limo that I drove was actually owned by Waylon Jennings. Should have said that when Waylon was in here, because Waylon, I don't know, I don't know if he was, but I think he might have been named after Waylon. Or his dad listened to it a lot or something like that. His dad was very much into music. I remember that. Yeah, I was still married. By Waylon Jennings, if he owned it, did you ever meet him? Anyway, I know I'm gonna wind up keeping us going, and we're gonna have to continue next time. Yeah, I was still married. Anyway, yeah, you could bring it up because Waylon, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, okay, huh, interesting. Pax, Pax, where you from, Pax? No, I never met him. Pax, where you from? I'm about to close down, guys. Good night, Ozzy. Good night, Rosvita. Good night, anybody else in here. I mean, Pax, I will stay in here for you if you like need some questions answered or anything. If you have something to talk about, stuff like that. Ozzy is from U.S. I'm from U.S., but I'm in the Philippines. Let me write down that you're from Canada. Oh my goodness, Addie came in here too. Pax and the Bros from Canada. Oh, that's a different Addie. Good night, Ozzy. Let's see. Pax says you don't have to stay because I'm going to have to leave anyways. Sorry, but I subscribed and liked so far. Oh, it's no problem, man. Because if I stay, I'm going to be super sleepy. So, thank you. So now I can get some sleep, and thank you for the subscription and the liking and all that stuff. And hopefully, see you again and. You know, whatever. You know, we do our thing. I don't know if you've watched us or anything much, but oh yeah, Ozzy's over in Maine. Hi, Addie. Yeah, there's different Addies I've seen, different ones. So it's hard to keep track of all the Addies. I gotta go to Wild Play. It's a place where you Parker in the air. I'm not familiar with the Parker. Parker in the air? Parker in the air. Yeah, usually I look it up on my laptop, but the battery's like at 3%, so I closed it up. I remember this guy, laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah, I mean, there's been different ones. That's the problem. But he was what? I remember this guy, I know he's like over there in your area. I remember that. Then there was, like I said, there's been, I want to say 3 or 4 Addies. Like there was the one that was Adithil and said, call me Addie. And then there was some other ones like that. But this one, I remember, it's just been a while. Let's put it that way. I think over from India, I believe. So we're gonna stop the show. Be back tomorrow, guys. I'm going to bed. It's late over here. It's like, I don't know, 12 or so at nighttime here. So I'm gonna say good night to everyone. And yeah, I hope see y'all soon. Thanks to my moderators for keeping the whatchamacallit. So my brain's down to like 5% now. All right, good night. Peace out. Rosvita, stay out of trouble. And Addie, good to see you again. Sorry we didn't have much time today. And Pax, I think you're gone. If you're not, anyway, good to see you too. Yeah, I remember you too. Yeah. Okay, 5, 4. Come back earlier next time, Addie. 3, if you can. 2. And that's the end of the game, folks.